Drivers, it's another beautiful sunset in the Midwest. Actually, I think Wyoming's technically the West, because like this would be the Wild West if it was like still the 1800s. We are further west than the city of Deadwood, so I think that qualifies as west. A movie set here would be considered a Western. Well, we got another spectacular sunset, so I figured why not do another little 10-minute thing. Hopefully under 10 minutes this time, so I don't get cut off. Yeah, so that's a thing that the GoPro does, where it just splits the video files into 10-minute chunks. So if you see a video that's like 10 minutes and 20-some seconds long and then it just suddenly ends, that's why. It's because I kept talking and the video just ended. But it'll make a separate file, but then I have to upload them separately, and that's just a whole song and dance. Usually just easier to just leave it cut off than upload another 20, 30 seconds or whatever onto the YouTube channel. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Well, near Cheyenne, Wyoming. We just passed the port of entry, the way station on I-80. Now you might be doing some mental math and trying to figure out how I got from US 287 northbound in Texas to 80 westbound in Wyoming, and only like 2 days apart. Well, I came to Cheyenne, delivered a load, and then scrambled to find parking. I even reserved a spot at the Pilot just down here off to the right, the Pilot on Camp Stool Road, and they let somebody else park in my spot without paying and wouldn't move him. So it's like, well, y'all, instead of y'all trying to figure out what the heck you're going to do for parking for me, just give me a refund and I'll go to the TA. And they're like, okay, and they're a lot quicker to give refunds now for parking, I've noticed, because I guess the truck stops don't like enforcing the paid parking thing. But yeah, they gave me a refund. I turned around and took that $15 to the TA, paid for a parking spot there, and went to sleep. Though, fun, annoying thing I discovered about that TA: no more 24-hour diner in the TA here in Cheyenne, which is disappointing. The Country Pride here closes at like 11 p.m. It's weird to see a Country Pride that closes at night. But yeah, no. So the Pilot filled up, the Flying J was already full, the Loves was full. I didn't check the Sinclair. I should have checked the Sinclair before I came over to the Pilot, but I had a spot reserved, so I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal to come to the Pilot. But no, I wound up going all the way east to the TA, and now we're going back west again. We're actually going south. We're picking up a load in Greeley, Colorado. So we've got to turn south on US 85 up here in the city of Cheyenne and get down there to pick up our load. Our load, it's going to be some kind of meat load going to the San Francisco area. So that'll be fun. Note to self, don't upload this till after I deliver. We've got to be careful now. I'm not allowed to talk about what I'm holding, and I'm kind of caught back up since, you know, all of my waiting to be edited footage is now stuck on a laptop with a dead battery. So, yeah, that's a thing. But hey, on the bright side, you guys got to catch right back up without having to wait for me to actually get caught up on editing. So I guess it kind of works out for y'all that like stuff to be a little more current, a little more up to date. I just got to be careful about not uploading stuff while I've still got the cargo that I'm talking about on my trailer. I love sunsets out here. They're so nice. But yeah, our load's not scheduled to drop until like 5 a.m. So I just kind of sat around here in Cheyenne all day. And it's currently 4:30 p.m. So I figured, you know, probably about time to run down there, see if they maybe loaded the trailer 12 hours early, which is unlikely, but you never know. Unlikely, but worth checking on. We can get our empty dropped and find somewhere to sleep right nearby. They might even let me just sleep on their property. That happens sometimes with the slaughterhouses, so they might just let me sleep there. We'll see. If not, there's a little truck stop on the south side of Greeley. It's usually got parking for bobtails. We'll head over there if we have to. But yeah, so we're gonna hopefully the load's just ready. It's probably not, but you never know. Usually with this customer, if the load is ready, then Prime gives me a trailer number before I even find out that the load's ready at the customer. So I was kind of just sitting here hoping the load would just update with a trailer number at some point, and it didn't. Vaguely disappointing, but not unexpected. Dude, how am I doing? Give me numbers. 5:37, I've still got time. Yay! I love Wyoming. Wyoming's great. Kinda empty, but great. Oh, so what have we been doing this week? What have we been doing? I've been unfriending lots of folks from Facebook because it turns out there are people whose opinions I cannot respect and will not tolerate on my feed. Just, you know, little things like whether or not I exist. Probably the most politicized of those would be I just unfriended someone because they're apparently a global warming conspiracy theorist, which is fun and not a thing that anyone should do. Would you just get behind me, dude? Thank you. There was someone coming down that ramp who was kind of racing with me for a moment there. Turns out one of my friends believes lots of conspiracy theories about global warming and thinks that, like, science is being suppressed. It's like, no, it's just really depressing. It is not suppressed. The truth is not suppressed. It is just depressing. That's how global warming is. And believe me, I get it. I so get it. I used to be a skeptic of that particular thing myself. And I went to college for 4 years and actually studied meteorology. That's kind of a quick way to change your mind on that one. Once you actually see the data, it's very depressing. Yeah, but you know, there was still a little bit of hope in like the early thousands that maybe 1998 was like a peak of a natural cycle, and then it just wasn't. It just got worse. I'm like, all right. Take my sunglasses off. No, it turns out global warming's just real. Who knew? 97% of scientists knew. That's how many. That's who knew. 97% of the people who actually study the stuff. And they were trying to tell us for a very long time. But you know, it's not something anyone wants to believe, so I definitely get it. But there's a point where you step from hoping it's not true to willfully believing lies about it and not accepting any other answers, and that's a line that should not be crossed. Let me out, let me out, let me out. All these people just pulling into the intersection and stopping. Green light? Oh, I can see the ones right above me. Alright. Hey, street lights just came on. So yeah, that's been fun. The transphobes on my timeline were the surprising ones, because I kind of figured, you know, why would you be friends with me if you don't believe I exist? But no, it turns out some people are just like, well, we support you, we just don't believe you're you. Like, what? What does that mean? What sense does that make? Zero, that's what. So this is US Highway 85. This is also behind me. It is Interstate 180, even though it's not at all at interstate highway standards. But it is technically an interstate for some reason. It's the only interstate in the country that's got 0 parts that are freeways. There's other interstates that have parts that aren't freeways. This is the only interstate that has no parts that are. That's 180. All right. Forward, drive. I'm heading down to Greeley. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Eliodare, AzerAngel17 on Twitch, Eliodare on Xbox Live, Steam, and most importantly, Twitter. Twitter's the best place to